Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all in Class 6 Geography. We all have our own family, right? Even your friends and most class have their own family. Even your teacher have a family. So we all have our own family. In fact, in locality where you live, you must have seen so many families. So you see, there can be one family, there can be many more families have together. All these family live together on the earth, isn't it? So we all live on earth. Have you ever wondered that earth also have its own family? Maybe. Yes, earth also have its own family in the solar system. So we are going to learn from this video about a solar system, about planet, about meteoroid, asteroid, stars, comet, satellite, galaxy. In this module, you learn about the solar system of which our planet Earth is a part. We see so many amazing things around us: the birds, the trees, the water, the river, the oceans, and the mountain are all parts of the nature. The earth that we live on, the sun, the moon, and the stars which we see in the sky is also part of the amazing nature. There exist so many other things that are beyond our sight of imagination. Our earth and everything beyond it is the universe. The earth, the planets, and other celestial bodies like asteroids and meteoroids move around the sun. This system of solar celestial bodies is called a solar system. Further beyond this solar system, we can see cluster of stars scatter across. These clusters are called galaxies. Galaxies are made up of billions of stars, clouds of dust, and gases held together by gravity. More than 100 and billions galaxies had been observed in the universe. Our solar system also belongs in one such galaxy. It is called Milky Way galaxy. Doesn't look like a river of sky, river of light flow in the sky? No wonder our ancestor called as a Akash Ganga. So we know our place in the universe. Our planet Earth is a part of solar system which belongs to a Milky Way galaxy. And the Milky Way galaxy is a part of the larger universe. The universe is very big. Its size cannot even be imagined. It is limitless. Now let us understand our solar system in detail. We know that sun is a huge star made up of hot gases. The sun exerts a portion exerts of forces all the celestial body that move around it. This force hold the solar system, and this solar system is also often called solar family, where the sun is the head of the family. The sun is the ultimate source of heat and light for all members of the solar family, including our planet Earth. The sun is the star nearest to the earth. Despite this, we do not feel its tremendous heat as it is 150 million kilometers away. There are 8 planets in solar system. These planets move around the sun along its fixed path, and these paths are called their orbits. Can you see the shape of the path? They are elongated. The planet move around the sun along elliptical orbit. Now let us look at the planet that move nearest to the sun. This planet is Mercury. Its orbit is the shortest. Mercury takes around 88 days to complete one round along its orbit. The other planets in line are Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Venus and Earth are all very similar in size and shape. Hence, they are considered twin planets. Earth is the third nearest planet from the Sun. It takes about 365 days to complete one round along its orbits. Earlier, Pluto was considered the ninth planet. It is celestial body farthest from the Sun. It is also very small in size. However, Pluto is no longer considered a planet. A new planet, 2003 UB 330, weaker than Pluto, has farthest from the Sun, has been discovered by scientists. However, this planet yet be officially accepted as planet of our solar system. Here is our Earth. Here is our planet Earth. What is the first thing that strike you about Earth? Here is the blue at its color. What is it? Earth appears blue in color. Why does the Earth looks blue? The Earth appears blue because its nearly two-thirds of its surface is covered by water. Because of its color, Earth is also called the blue planet. Earth is unique to other aspect as well. It is probably also planet that support life. All elements like water, air, heat and light essential for living are available on the earth. Earth is the third nearest planet to the sun. It's neither too hot nor too cold. These factors make a fit for living things to survive and grow. If we compare its size with the other planet, it is the fifth largest planet. If you observe carefully, you will notice that it is not perfect round shape, actually slightly flatter at the pole. Such a shape is called geoid, which means earth-like shape. At the moon, the moon is the earth only satellite. It looks really big compared to the stars and other bodies. Is it really that big? The diameter of the moon is only one quarter that of the earth. It looks big only because it is very close to the earth. The moon is about 3,84,400 km away from the earth. Now compare the size of the sun and the moon have also estimated how farthest to are from the earth. You must have noticed the shape of the moon appears to change every night. Or same night the moon is completely visible while on same remains only a part of it. When we see the full moon completely visible at night, it is called full moon night or Purnima. There are some night when we cannot see the moon at all, and what you think, the moon constantly appear to change its shapes, and when we see the night is not moon is not there, we call it new moon night or amosha. What you think, the moon constantly appear to change its shapes? The moon is constantly moving. There are two movements that define the motion of the moon. One movement of the moon is along with its own axis, and this movement is just like a spinning at all. The second movement is around the earth along its fixed orbit. It takes about 27 days to the moon to complete both movement. Due to the two movement of the moon, its change appears to change one seen from the earth. You must see the picture of astronauts on the moon. It is only celestial body which humans had successfully managed to trap. Observe how these astronauts are dressed. They are wearing spacesuit. Why do you think astronauts have to wear spacesuit on the moon? The moon not does not have air and water unlike the earth. Depending of the position of the sun, the moon become very hot or very cold. This condition make difficult to human to survive on the moon. Hence, astronaut carry oxygen cylinder and wear spacesuit on the moon. Also, have you noticed how astronauts walk on the moon? One step of the moon is equal to a long leap of the earth. Now observe the surface of the moon. From the earth, you can see shadow on its surface. What are these shadows? The moon has many mountains, plains and depressions which cast shadows and give an uneven appearance to the moon. You can observe this shadow clearly on a full moon night. Along with the stars, the eight planets, their satellites and other celestial bodies is also move around the sun. And numerous tiny objects located between the Mars and Jupiter, these bodies are called asteroids. According to the scientists, asteroids are a part of planets that exploded several years ago. The largest asteroids in the solar system is called Ceres. Small pieces of rocks called meteoroids also move around the sun. It's, these meteoroids sometimes comes near the earth and fallen it. They travel at high speed and comes frictions with the air. Due to this, they can heat it and burn. Sometimes it burns flash of light. Sometimes meteoroid does not complete burn but fallen to the earth and creates a halo. Hope you all understand that all points. Now I show one mind map. In that mind map, just conclude the points what we learned from today's video. All objects belong to space are celestial bodies. Earth is the only planet is our solar system where life exists. Galaxies are large cluster of millions of stars. All the eight planets of the solar system move around the sun in fixed path are called orbits. The sun, eight planets, satellites, and some other celestial bodies from the solar system. Natural celestial and satellite and man-made satellite. Numerous tiny bodies which also move around the sun are called asteroid. Small pieces of rocks which move around the sun are called meteoroid. Small celestial bodies that revolve around planet are called satellite. And I have already also given short notes. Just take a recap from first video to second video. A night when one side of the moon is completely visible from the earth is called full moon night, Purnima. A night when the moon is not at all visible from the earth is called a new moon night, Amausha. Stars are very big and hot celestial bodies that are made up of gases. They emit large amount of heat and light. Stars closer to the earth appear brighter. Unique and beautiful pattern formed by the groups of stars are called a constellation. There are in all 88 constellations known to man. The Ursa Major is one of the most easily observable constellation. The seven brightest stars of the Ursa Major form an asterism called the Saptarishi. Two stars that form the edge of the Saptarishi are called the pointer stars. The pointer stars point to the polarism. During the day, due to the very bright light of the sun, the moon, the stars, and the planets are barely visible to the naked eye. The planet Venus can be seen during the day. Venus is also called the morning star. So, Hope you all understand all points whatever we discuss in this video. So I just wind up my lecture with these points. I am winding up the class. Now we will just uh, meet in next part of the video with the detailed study of the